guys, Robert1 here, coming at you with a new Yu-Gi-Oh video, and in today's Yu-Gi-Oh video, we have got something really good to talk about. Konami have announced the name and effect for the Nobleman of Crossout card in the OCG. We had the artwork already, but we didn't have the name or effect, and this card is really good. Like, honestly, this card is great. Its effect is amazing. In general, it's just a really good card, and we're going to be talking about what this card does. So, the name of this card is Crossout Designator, a quick play spell card with a name very similar to Designator by the Grave from the OCG. If any of you know what the OCG, if the TCG equivalent of that card is, tell me in the comment section below, because you're probably going to get it by the end of this effect. So, Crossout Designator, quick play spell card. Its effect is you declare one card name. So any name in the game. Banish that card from your deck, so it has to be a legal target in your deck. And if you do, until the end of this turn, its effects are negated, as well as the activated effects and effects on the field of cards with the same original name. So let's think about this. What is this card very similar to? Called by the Grave. Yes, the card that says no hand traps are allowed to play this game. But this card is one step better. You know why? Because the card you declare can be any card in the game to start off with, as long as you've got it in your deck. So you could be calling Ash Blossom, Effect Veiler, Ghost Ogre, Ghost Spell, DD Crow, any hand trap, including impermanence. You can declare infinite impermanence with this card's name. With this card, banish infinite impermanence from your deck to the graveyard and prevent the activation of your opponent's infinite impermanence. So this card in general says you're activating a hand trap. If I have the same hand trap in my deck, which I most likely do, probably being an Ash Blossom or a Ghost Ogre, something along those lines, or an Effect Veiler, which are very popular right now, you can declare the hand trap they discarded to the graveyard, activate this card, or impermanence if they activate it on board, or evenly matched even, and just say, nah, you're not allowed to Ash me, you're not allowed to impermanence me, you're not allowed to Ghost Ogre me, you're not allowed to Ghost Sister and Dogwood me if that's a card you're running because of time on the round is near. Like, this card says you can't. This card says you're unable to use hand traps against me that I have in my deck, that you will most likely have in your deck, and it just prevents it entirely. Like, this is a card that says you can't use any hand traps. And hell, you could use this card in the mirror match, for instance. So if your opponent I believe it doesn't say main deck, you can declare one card from your deck. It has to be from main deck, so you can't declare Nightmare Mermaid. But if your opponent normal summons Neo's Connector, if you're playing the Orcust matchup, you can banish a Neo's Connector from your deck, say, and then your opponent's Neo's Connector is negated. If they're playing a Danger card, if you've got the same Danger card in your deck, you can just banish that Danger. No more Danger effect. If you're playing against Salamangreat, you can banish a Gazelle from your deck, so your opponent can't use said Gazelle on board. If you're playing against any deck, any mirror match, this card is insane. Like, this card in general makes me really think of cards that are just not really great in mirror matches. So something like Artifact Glantia is great against every Orcust matchup, and in the mirror match it's really good because of it stops the Orcust matchup. Anti-Spell Fragrance is really good against Pendulum because it just prevents the Pendulum matchup. But this is a card that just does really good against mirror matches, such as Lullaby of Obedience, a card that is insane in mirror matches. Like, literally, if you activate Lullaby of Obedience against a Solomon Great player, they would have to give you a Gazelle. If you did it against a Zodiac player, they would have to give you a Rat. Now, obviously, Lullaby of Obedience isn't as good anymore because Konami's silly policies and procedures saying that if you declare something, they can just tell you they don't play it, and then you can get them later if they cheated. But this card is insane for stuff like that. It's a card like Lullaby of Obedience that is insane in the mirror match, just being able to banish that one card in your deck to prevent your opponent from using it on their turn, or to prevent hand traps in general, Like, a card like this is insane, and it's just really cool to see that Konami are actually making a card like this, that Konami made a card like this that's basically Called by the Grave in a sense, but isn't. It's better than Called by the Grave, purely because it says you get to declare any card name in the game, banish said card from your deck, so it's amazing in mirror matches and against any deck that plays hand traps very similar to you, and it's just insane in general. But guys, this isn't a very long video, and I'm very sorry for it not being a very long video, but this is a card that just had very small, little, really good points to talk about that I really wanted to talk about and just get out to you guys, but that's the video. Tell me what you think of Crossout Designator. Will it be called Crossout in the TCG? Because, you know, we got Called by the Grave in the TCG. It was designated by the Grave in the OCG or something along those lines. But guys, tell me what your thoughts of this card are in the comment section below. Give me all your thoughts and opinions. Do you think this card will be broken in mirror matches? Do you think this card will be an amazing side deck card? Do you think this card will be a main deck card? Tell me all your thoughts in the comment section below, because I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this card, because it's in a really good card, a really amazing card, and I can't wait to see where people go with this card in general. But yeah, as I said, tell me your thoughts in the comments section below. If you liked the video, don't forget to press the like button to show that you want to see more card discussions on this channel. If you want to see any more future Go content from me, don't forget to press the subscribe button and press the notification button to be notified of any future Go content and discussions or anything, or streams in general that I do at 8 PM UK time on Thursday afternoons. But guys, that's the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Robert Bat1 signing out. The Nobleman series is back. Later.